What is strategy in healthcare? Lessons from Michael Porter. What is strategy? You've heard the word 100 times, in board meetings, during planning sessions, in casual conversations. But how often do we stop and really think about what strategy means, especially in healthcare? Now, here's the kicker: many hospitals and healthcare systems believe that operational effectiveness, things like reducing wait times, digitizing records, or improving clinical workflows, is the same as strategy. But let's take a step back. That belief, according to Michael Porter, one of the world's most influential thinkers on strategy, is not only wrong, it's dangerous. Today, I want to unpack Porter's classic ideas and explore how they apply to us in healthcare, in our hospitals, in our systems, and in our daily practice. Let's get started. The operational effectiveness trap. So here's Porter's first big idea: operational effectiveness is not strategy. Let me explain. Operational effectiveness, or OE, as he calls it, is about doing the same things your competitors do, but doing them better. In a hospital, that could mean faster lab results, smoother discharge processes, or better infection control. All of that is important. Crucial, in fact. But here's the problem: every hospital is trying to do those same things better. We benchmark each other, copy best practices, and implement the latest health IT solutions. What happens? We all start looking the same. Porter calls this competitive convergence. The benefits of OE, better efficiency, lower costs, often get passed on to patients, insurers, or regulators. Not us? And worse, it leads to price wars or resource battles that no one really wins. We end up in a healthcare version of a war of attrition. Here's the bottom line: OE can help you win battles, but it can't win you the war. For that, you need strategy. Strategy is about being different. Now we get to the heart of it. Porter says, and I quote, "Strategy is about being different. It means deliberately choosing a different set of activities to deliver a unique mix of value." Let's translate that into healthcare terms. Think about a hospital that focuses solely on stroke care, investing in rapid response systems, telestroke networks, and dedicated rehab. Or a telemedicine platform that serves only rural patients, with tailored outreach and follow-up protocols. That's strategy. Porter identifies 3 types of strategic positioning, and all of them are highly relevant to healthcare. 1. Variety-based positioning, delivering specific services with unique excellence. Think of a day surgery center that specializes only in eye procedures. 2. Needs-based positioning, serving all the needs of a specific patient group. For example, a health system dedicated to geriatric care, from primary care to end-of-life planning. 3. Access-based positioning, reaching patients in unique ways, such as mobile clinics for underserved areas or home-based care for chronic patients. In all 3, the hospital or provider isn't trying to do everything for everyone. Instead, they focus, differentiate, and build a unique value proposition. Strategy means making trade-offs. Here's something most of us don't want to hear: strategy means saying no. It means making trade-offs, choosing what not to do. That can be uncomfortable, especially in healthcare, where the pressure to expand services and serve every patient need is enormous. But if you try to be low cost and high touch, or generalist and specialist, you risk becoming mediocre at everything. Let me give you an example from aviation that applies perfectly to healthcare. Continental Light tried to combine low-cost and full-service airline models. It failed. In healthcare, similar failures happen when a tertiary hospital tries to run a budget urgent care model without the right structure, or when a low-cost clinic tries to offer high-end, complex care. As Porter puts it, strategy is choosing what not to do. Fit, the secret sauce. Now, let's talk about fit, the glue that holds strategy together. Porter emphasizes that it's not just about what activities you choose, but how they connect. Let's say your hospital focuses on cardiac care. Your outreach, staffing, equipment, and post-discharge follow-up should all align with that focus. This coordination, or fit, makes your strategy sustainable and hard to imitate. Porter describes 3 levels of fit. 1. First order fit, simple consistency with your strategy. 2. Second order fit, activities reinforce each other. 3. Third order fit, full integration and elimination of waste. When your activities work together, they amplify your impact and protect you from competitors. Fit makes copying your strategy nearly impossible without replicating your entire system. The growth trap. Don't lose focus. Here is a pitfall many of us fall into, the growth trap. You see an opportunity to expand, maybe open a new department, add a new service line. But in doing so, you may dilute your strategic focus. True, sustainable growth in healthcare comes from deepening your strengths, not stretching into areas that conflict with your existing activities. For example, a stroke center expanding into cosmetic surgery may compromise both areas. Instead, look for growth within your strategic focus, like extending your stroke services via telemedicine or international collaborations. Leadership, the guardian of strategy. Finally, let's talk about leadership. In Porter's view, strategy lives or dies with leadership. It's leadership that defines what we will do, what we won't do, and how we integrate our activities. It takes discipline to resist trends, to avoid Me Too expansions, and to say no when it's easier to say yes. Leaders must ensure the strategic agenda remains clear and consistent, even as the operational agenda pushes for flexibility and constant improvement. In healthcare, that means staying true to your mission, serving your target patient base with excellence, and constantly aligning your team around your unique position in the healthcare ecosystem. So, to wrap it up, strategy is about deliberate choices, about focusing, differentiating, and integrating activities to create value that others can't easily replicate. In the noisy, complex world of healthcare, that's how we stay ahead, not by running faster on the same treadmill, but by choosing a different path altogether. Thank you for listening to Healthcare Futurist. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore AI tools that can redefine patient engagement in Indian hospitals. Until then, think strategically, and remember, operational excellence is good, but strategy is what makes it great.